Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of Talking Trends for Wednesday, June 13th.
Happy Hump Day.
Happy Hump Day, ladies and gentlemen.
Time to hump.
Very, very nice day today.
Very muggy. I'm not complaining.
No.
It's nice.
It's the weather that we expect June to hold.
Yeah, Mother Nature got the memo.
They did.
Now she's like, oh,
she did.
You meant this by June. Is this what you wanted?
Yeah.
Yes, my dear. This is what we wanted. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Gorgeous day.
Mother
Gorgeous.
Nature. Did you just assume Mother Nature's gender, Tony?
No. What did I say?
Thank you, dear.
Oh, well, it's mother.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. Isn't Mother
In
Nature
this
like
day and age, who knows?
What should we call?
Nature.
Oh, my God.
You can't give it a sex.
Unisex nature.
Just nature.
Just nature?
Yeah.
Thank you, nature.
And Father Time is done. It's just time.
Oh, yeah. Well, what?
We're a gender neutral show,
you get
ladies
Mother
and gentlemen.
Nature, which is like a nice, it's Mother Nature. And then you got like, what's it called? Old Man Winter.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what?
It's just winter now.
He's a grumpy old man.
It's just winter. Grumpy winter.
How do we know? Yeah, how do we know?
We can't give it a gender anymore, ladies and gentlemen. That's what 2018 has done.
Those
to
days
the
are
world.
gone.
Those days are gone.
Jeez.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time tuning into the show,
It gets better.
we swear. Myself and Tony find interesting news articles from across the globe, and we bring them to the comfort of your home or wherever you may be listening to this. And unlike a lot of podcasts out there, this is done live. So everybody in the chat, we want to hear your comments and opinions on the stories that we cover. And then you're a part of the show. And then halfway through the show, guess what? We shout you out.
Roll call.
You and your fam.
Yeah.
Shout you out. So stick around, and we have a good show planned for you.
Oh, we do. We do. Appropriate for a hump day.
Yes, we have a couple hump day stories that definitely coincide with the day.
Yeah.
First off, we're going to be talking about the orgy that failed in Vegas. The world record orgy that failed.
I don't think an orgy can ever fail.
I wouldn't think so as well.
But apparently they can.
Yes.
Too bad.
Up next, this is an interesting story.
Speaking of
Jamie Foxx in the news for apparently slapping a woman with his dick. What?
You better duck. It's coming. You got to go to the hospital.
Oh, boy.
According to this lady.
Yes. We have another update with the dancing FBI agent. For those who don't know, we covered the story last week where an FBI agent was at a club, showing off his moves. And then he did a backflip. The gun came out of his holster. He went to go grab the gun and he shot a patron in the leg.
Yep.
Now we have an update on this gentleman pictured here on what happened with him.
Yeah.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we've talked about selfies and, the deaths they have been causing all over the world, whether it be it taking a picture with a bear.
Yep.
Or in this case, I guess what? They're on a cliff?
They're on a very famous wall, known for taking selfies on, and didn't end well. Let's put it that way. We'll go through those details. Be careful when you're taking selfies, people.
Yeah. I mean, don't do it for the likes. Do it for life.
Yeah, don't live through a lens.
Yeah.
Although we do it every day.
Yeah, exactly. As we're in front of one right now. And before we get today's show started, we always like to wish our celebrity friends and our friends a happy birthday. Yeah. So a happy birthday going out to quite possibly, the most famous twins.
Most famous, probably most successful twins.
I'm trying to think who could be more successful. I mean,
nobody.
In hockey, you got the Sedin twins.
Yeah.
For Vancouver.
Maybe Serena and Venus?
Are they twins? Are they twins? I don't know.
I thought they're twins. They look so similar.
Oh, Tony, just... No,
I think they're twins.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I don't know. I honestly don't know. No. Anyway.
Anybody know? Anybody know out there?
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know. I'm going to look real racist.
Yeah. Too late, Tony.
Shit.
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
Damn.
That was found out 3 months ago.
I'm done.
So, anyway, happy birthday to Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen.
Shouts out 32.
Damn.
I remember watching Full House when they were like this.
Teeny tiny.
32 years old.
Happy birthday to one DJ Snake.
Also 32.
And happy birthday to Steve-O from Jackass.
Steve-O, yeah, turning 44.
And finally, happy birthday to Tim Allen.
Your boy. 65. Probably most people don't know what the hell we're talking about.
No, everybody knows what that noise is. If you ever grew up and you watched Home Improvement, that was the show, and I believe that was his. Even before the show, I believe he used to do
his grunt,
his ad lib and jokes and stuff when he did stand up.
First, you have to know what Home Improvement was. So go Google that for anybody who's younger.
Yes.
Yeah. Happy birthday, 65.
So happy birthday to our celebrity friends, and happy birthday to you tuning into the show. If it's your birthday, happy birthday if you know somebody's birthday or family, friends, whatever. We're just sending the love out there. More life to you and your friends, ladies and gentlemen.
Donut remnants all over the fucking place. We had a couple of vandal donuts yesterday because we completed our insanity workout, and the stain of grease is not left, but they were delicious. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Quick shout out. I'm sorry. I missed your birthday yesterday, my dear. I'm so sorry. My girl, Alyssa Milano.
Oh, okay.
Turned
I
45.
was wondering where that was going.
Yeah. How you doing?
Up first, ladies and gentlemen, orgies. God love them. God bless them.
Yeah, well, you can't go wrong with a good orgy.
I suppose not. But in this case, world record orgy attempt in Vegas falls short. We covered this story a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Vegas was apparently trying to set the world record. Didn't know there was a world record for participants in an orgy.
I think there is one for everything, man.
But yeah, we found out. So apparently they failed. So for all the fanfare leading up to the June 2nd attempt to break the world record for the world's biggest orgy, the main event for Sin City 8, adults only weekender, didn't attract the expected amount of participants.
Surprised.
So despite having over 1,000 registrants, only 375 people made it to the Green Door Sex Club that Saturday to break an unofficial record established in 2006 when 500 participants gathered in Japan. So they were like 125 people short.
Jeez.
Of tying it. They just need like 126 to break it by one. So, quote unquote, we didn't beat the world record, but we're still able to host an amazing event considering the circumstances our team had to overcome. Circumstances had to overcome. Reads the press release from Menage Life. Those circumstances involved 2 venue changes. One from the host hotel Embassy Suites to the Erotic Heritage Museum. Never thought I would put erotic and museum in succession.
And heritage too.
Yeah.
Who knew? Only in Vegas, baby. Only in Vegas.
You know what Vegas needs? We need an erotic heritage museum.
Yeah, we gotta explore that option. We have to pay homage to our heritage.
So shortly after, so Stephen Colbert riffed on the news about the record-busting attempt, subsequently upset hotel operator Hilton. So it wasn't from us, unfortunately, but Stephen Colbert brought the attention to Hilton, and then again, after pressure from local officials, forced to move from the museum to the Green Door hours just hours before the event was to take place. So I think they're kind of blaming on the switch of venue why they didn't break the record.
Okay, all right. Well,
so we have to blame Stephen Colbert.
His fault.
For Vegas
nice
family.
going, Steven.
Yeah, thanks a lot,
go,
Steve.
Man. Jeez.
Unbelievable.
Now the Japanese still have it on us, man.
So despite previously implying that the annual Weekender might not take place in Las Vegas next year, Menage Life confirmed in last night's press conference that Sin City 9 is indeed planned for May 29th to June 2nd, 2019, where another attempt to beat the world record will be made, ladies and gentlemen. So
I will be there.
Get your tickets now.
Ooh, nice. Send me that link later, will you?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can search it on Google. Just put in Menage is pretty.
Put it in my calendar.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's a unfortunate turn of events that happened in Vegas, but I don't know.
That's quite surprising, though. I mean, Vegas is like the place where like anything goes.
Yeah.
You figure
except massive orgies.
That's pretty big, though.
Yeah, 1,000 people would have been crazy. 375.
That ain't no joke. What was the record? 500.
500.
Yeah, I mean,
actually, it's an odd number. Who's the odd person out?
Oh yeah. 375. Yeah. Oh, well, maybe someone showed up with 2 dates.
That would have been me. I just would have walked into some random.
Hey guys.
Hey, how's it going? What's going? Oh my God, what is going on?
I didn't know. He got the tearaway pants.
Yeah.
Ready to roll. Who wants some of this?
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's a lot of people though.
That's a lot of people.
What is it? What kind of fucking room are they doing this in? That you're holding 370? It's 375 people.
And what constitutes as the orgy is my question. So like, do you like if you show up as a couple? Are the couples just having sex in the same space?
I think that's what it is. The most people. Yeah.
I would have thought an orgy you're just kind of
with each other,
intermingling with everybody.
Yeah, but I mean, as long as you're having sex in the same room, I don't know. Yeah, you're right. They should be mixing it up.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you love to be the Guinness Book guy that had to come and verify that? Yep. Okay. Yep. You're doing that right. Yes. Very good over there. Yes.
I don't think
Could you move a little bit to the left?
I believe last time we covered it, we did pose that question, but Guinness, I don't think they recognized it. I don't think they want that in their book.
Well, what record are they setting then? It's just some random.
It's an unofficial official record.
Oh, yeah. No one wants to claim that.
No. So.
Well, I don't know, man. Yeah. Who's the odd person out? Who's that? Who's that 375th person?
Yeah.
Just showed up. And how did he get in there, or how did she get in there?
It's all good. Anyways, speaking of sex and stuff like that, when's the last time you got a dick slapped across your face?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
But you got to be careful, because if it's Jamie Foxx, you might end up in the hospital.
He apparently has a hammer of a dick.
Apparently, or the woman just can't take it. I mean, I don't know what's happening, but in 2002, Jamie Foxx is paying the price now. Jamie Foxx being accused of slapping a woman. Not with his hand, with his penis. Nearly 16 years ago, and although she's only now going to police, Foxx says it's an absurd lie, and he's going after her legally. So he's going after her.
Perfect.
Which is good.
You got to learn from this.
The alleged assault happened in where else? Las Vegas.
Hey!
We got two Vegas back-to-back stories here. In 2002, according to law enforcement, the accuser told cops only last week she brought this to their attention. She and a friend were attending a party. It's always at a party. At Jamie's place. Of course, it's at his house. When he tried to get her to perform oral sex. She claims when she refused, Jamie struck her in the face with his penis.
Girl, shut up.
You don't want any of this?
Girl, get out of here.
Take it anyway. You better take it.
Who does that?
Can you imagine?
I can picture it, though. I can picture somebody doing that. Sadly
I can see Jamie Foxx doing that, sadly enough.
Well,
he's like, you know who the fuck I am?
Yeah, you better get the fuck out of here.
You better open up.
Anyway.
The accuser tells us that after the alleged assault, one of Jamie's friends told her that she had to get out of the house. So one of his hang-arounds said, listen, girl, you ain't doing it. You got to go. She claims she went to the hospital the next day when she got back home to L.A., and she got treatment for severe panic attacks. The correlation between, I don't know what kind of connection you'd see there with severe panic attacks and being slapped with a penis.
I'd like to know her sex life after this.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Law enforcement tells sources Vegas PD lists the case as an open investigation. However, the statute of limitations has long since run. It's only 3 years in Nevada.
Oh,
so you don't get that. So that's it. 3 years is gone. But he's not backing down. Jamie's going after her.
Good.
So his attorney, Allison Hart, is quote saying, Jamie empathetically denies that the incident ever occurred. He will be filing a report with the Las Vegas Police Department against the woman for filing a false police report against him. The first time Jamie became aware of this woman's claims about the incident supposedly occurring 16 years ago about this story. So she also added the alleged incident was not reported to law enforcement in 2002 and at any other time in the last 16 years. So in the last 16 years, nothing at all. And that's why he claims it never ever happened as well. The accuser says, and I love this because this is the one that really takes it for me. The accuser says the hashtag #MeToo movement inspired her to finally file the police report. She also claims she wanted the alleged incident recorded in case other accusers come forward. So, question is, you ever been slapped with a penis? And why didn't you bring it up before?
Can't say that I've been on the receiving end of it.
Whoa! What kind of freaky dicky shit you into? I think we've just learned a little something, haven't we now?
I've been like, I heard Jamie Foxx does this.
Yep. You should try. You're gonna like it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What is it? Boom. Yeah. That's what it is, girl. I don't like that.
This is getting
report.
out of hand now. And a couple reasons. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I'm fully 100% behind the Me Too movement. Don't get that twisted whatsoever. We may joke about the outer lives of the story and what the story may be.
Yeah.
But we stand behind this movement and any wrongdoing that people do like towards others.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Anyway, but there has to be, again, the statute of limitations for this is crazy. I'm glad that Jamie Foxx is going after this lady.
Yeah.
Because I just think there's going to be now, unfortunately, with this movement, you have produced a lot of people who clearly are in it for a paycheck. I'm sure at the time in 2002, that lady was at Jamie Foxx's place, probably to, I don't know. Yeah, you want to hang out, but I mean, at the same time, like, it gets to a point, like, if the dude's naked or you're naked, like, it's going to be expected in some sort that, I don't know, maybe you plan on hooking up with this person.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it doesn't say the time of night or anything like that, or whether there was drugs or alcohol involved, and whether she was naked, he was naked. They were in the middle of something, and it just got to that. I mean, they don't go into those details.
Yeah.
But I think, I mean, first of all, you're right. The Me Too thing. Listen, we've been reporting on the Me Too movement since it came out.
Yeah.
A lot of legitimate stories. A lot of them that are kind of like, you don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody really knows. Bottom line, they're the only two people that were allegedly in that room, so they're the only two that really know.
Right.
The fact that she didn't even come forward in 16 years, that's the part that really, really bugs me.
Right.
And the fact that only now, because of the hashtag Me Too movement, I've now been inspired to come out of. Listen, that thing started like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Where were you 16 years ago?
Yeah, where were you 6 months ago?
I mean, yeah, where were you 6 months ago? Now you're getting inspired?
Right. And the human memory is pretty bad too, ladies and gentlemen. From 2002, 16 years, it's a long time to remember the events perfectly, as you say.
You might have been knocked unconscious.
Might have been, I don't know, right? So,
oh boy.
Again, I mean, we're not making fun of this whole. It's just unfortunate that we're going to see a lot of people, I think, try and take advantage of this movement and try and destroy a lot of careers out there. I mean, I'm for the people who've been acting like dicks and stuff like that and acting inappropriately. Yeah, they deserve to be destroyed, but I don't know. You have to draw a line somewhere, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah,
true that. Also, Lisa says when people like her come out, they hurt the movement.
Yeah, they do.
And we were talking about that before, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's not doing anything for the movement. The movement is very specific on what it's for.
Yes.
And you're coming out now about this. That's just a wild incident that there's no proof of, there's no evidence of, there's no witnesses to. It happened so long ago. You're not dead. You're not injured.
I'd like to know how it affected her life after 2002.
I mean, yeah. How were you doing for the last 16 years? You must have been all right.
Right.
I mean, well, like, now you're bringing it up.
Yeah.
Are you looking for a paycheck?
And it'll be even funnier if you go through her iTunes and see if she has Jamie Foxx and Kanye West, the gold digger, or blame it on the alcohol. I would love if she had some Jamie Foxx on her phone.
Yeah, have you gone to any of his movies in the last 16 years? Have you done that?
Exactly.
I don't know. What are you saying? Kathy's saying it's all fun and games till someone gets slapped with a dick.
Yeah.
You know? And sometimes that's fun and games.
You just have to ask permission, ladies and gentlemen. It's gotta.
How do we know she didn't ask to be slapped with a dick?
Who knows?
We don't know.
We don't know. It's between those two.
Yeah.
And whatever they're into, and whatever Jamie's into, and the girl's into,
maybe they're into that freaky deaky stuff.
Yeah.
Like you know, you're into that kind of thing. I'm not saying anything, but you're into it, and that's cool. I get it. You know, I'm with it. It's all good. I'm not saying anything bad about it. You know, if you're into that shit, then do it up. Slap everybody with a dick. It's just the way that it can go down. That's all cool.
Oh,
but anyway, be careful who you're slapping with a dick because they may not like it. This one may get severe panic attacks, apparently.
You may get a call to court 16 years later down the road.
You may. The good thing is the statute of limitations have expired, which is good. It's nice that it's so short in Vegas.
Yes. So this
you got 24 hours.
Yeah, you need to basically anything you want to question, you do that in Vegas.
Yeah, and if you, so I like it that it's only 3 years. That's
crazy.
Gone. I like that he's going after her.
I like that
that's
too.
Interesting.
And you know what? I hope in doing this, I hope it's covered widely, that it, makes other people who are thinking of trying to bring somebody down with false claims to think again.
Totally. Hopefully that would be the outcome of this. And hopefully, I'm hoping that if he does go through, I hope that he goes through the whole procedure.
I hope
like
so too.
really files against and goes through the whole procedure. And something. What does she get? What happens to her? Nothing. What's going to happen to her?
Yes, that would be interesting. The outcome too.
Who wants to be the judge on that case?
I'd be the judge,
right? Because you'd be setting a precedent.
Yes,
for everybody else.
This is true.
Which would be good. It'd be great if the judge would actually go ahead and say, "Okay, listen, enough is enough."
Yeah.
You can't make false accusations for something like this.
Yeah,
you're going to get punished.
Legitimacy, everybody.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it.
Go ahead, Jamie.
Yeah. Kath says nothing wrong with a dick. Well, that's pretty good. Alyssa says, how do you know Tony? Listen, I don't know anything. Kevin wants to say so much I want to say. I know, Kevin, you want to say a lot about this. We're going to say a lot right now. Everybody that's joining us, we're going to do a quick roll call. Oh, boy. Slap with a Dick Wednesday. First person, Jonathan Cromwell in the house. Thank you, brother. Always in the house. Jeanette, Charlie, Lisa, Kathy, Dylan. Who else we got here? Lisa, Alyssa. I'm probably saying your name wrong. I'm sorry. I always get it wrong. Kevin's in the house. And, yeah, that's everybody. Join us. Thank you guys for joining us
Thank
today.
you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Much appreciated.
And if you don't, if take it upon yourself to take a couple seconds to subscribe to this podcast on iTunes as well. So
Do it.
even if you don't watch the show live, you can find it on iTunes or Google Play. Just type in Talking Trends and give it a little subscribe. And if you want, you can rate it too. Give us 1 star. I mean, 5 stars would really make our day, but
Really, that last story was probably worth 5.5 stars.
Yeah.
Like, come on. We don't talk about that too often.
Exactly. But yeah, we really appreciate everybody tuning in each time. So thank you very much. And without further ado, we will continue with the last 2 stories of today. We covered this FBI agent a couple days ago. For those who don't know, this FBI agent was at a nightclub, decided to show off a little dance moves, do the robot, the jitterbug.
He wasn't that good.
No, it wasn't that good. The Charlie Brown. Yeah. Anyway, did a backflip, and his gun came out of the holster. And upon trying to retrieve his gun, he shot a patron in the leg. Yeah. So there's been an update on what's happened with this guy.
Yeah, what's happening with this dude? We were wondering what was going to happen with him.
Yes, and it's kind of interesting still. So dancing FBI agent charged with second-degree assault booked into jail over backflip gunfire. So an FBI agent whose gun appeared to accidentally fire in a video showing him dancing in a Denver nightclub doing a backflip before dropping the weapon has been booked into jail. Chase Bishop, pictured here, who was based in the Bureau's Washington field office, was charged Tuesday with 1 count of second-degree assault, and the Denver District Attorney's Office said that. So Bishop turned himself in to Denver Sheriff's Police Department on Tuesday morning after a warrant was issued for his arrest, which is also, I find it interesting. It's just like, dude, the incident happened like on the weekend.
Yeah.
Why are you waiting until Tuesday? Like, you shot somebody. If I was an FBI agent or somebody upholding the law, I would be like, well, I pretty much should go to jail now. I should just turn myself in. Yeah. But there was a warrant. Like, they had to issue a warrant for his arrest, so he clearly thought he was, nothing. He did nothing wrong.
No, shooting somebody, who cares?
Whatever, it's just another Saturday. Wow. So Denver police have previously said that they were awaiting the results of alcohol and drug tests before making an arrest, which is also kind of odd. Yeah. If you shot somebody, I'm sure they would take you into jail right there on the spot.
In a second.
If you shot somebody, they would probably take you to jail on the spot, minus your drug and blood alcohol level.
Yeah.
Not
if
sure
you shot somebody, you'd be shot.
Yeah, if I shot somebody, I wouldn't even be here.
Nah, he'd be gone right away.
So the district attorney's office said in a statement, investigators are still waiting the test to determine Bishop's blood alcohol content at the time of the incident, and additional charges may be pending. So, quote unquote, we are filing this charge now rather than waiting until the blood alcohol content report is received, which we understand could take another week because sufficient evidence has been presented to file it. Denver District Attorney Beth McCann said in the statement, if an additional charge needs to be filed after further evidence is received, we can file those charges then. So video from the June 3rd incident shows Bishop landing a backflip. I mean, I wouldn't say landed.
He didn't quite land it. Yeah. If he was in the Olympics, it'd be like a 3.5. Trust me. Yeah, he didn't land it clean.
It's nothing to be proud of.
No, don't be proud of
So he did a backflip at the Mile High Spirits bar, reaching down to pick up the weapon, had to fall out of his pants, and he grabbed the gun and can be seen firing. So, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I just kind of posed the question, has he been given enough charges? Like, I don't know. Do you think what's gone on, do you think he's received the proper punishment?
I mean, it never seems to be in these situations, especially when you talk about law enforcement, that it's a totally different set of laws.
Yes.
Right, when it comes to these scenarios. So it shouldn't be because he was off duty, right? It wasn't during an incident.
No.
He wasn't on duty. It wasn't a call.
Yeah.
At that point, he's a citizen.
Yeah.
So why should it be any different? for him in this situation. He's a citizen there. He shoots somebody. Clearly, it's on video, which is great because there's evidence of it. He's obviously intoxicated. I mean, he should be reprimanded immediately. And you're right. Why did it take so long to do you have to issue a warrant for the guy? Listen, you're an FBI agent, one of the highest ranking, organizations for law enforcement in the world.
Yes.
You should go in and do the right thing. Number one, you should just go in and say, listen, it was me. I did it.
I had a couple beers.
Yeah,
Listen,
let me deal with my punishment.
Did a really bad backflip that didn't land.
Yeah.
But you know what landed, sir? That bullet.
And it was when he was picking up the gun,
yes.
Which is great. Didn't happen when it fell out.
Which also tells me the safety probably wasn't on.
We were talking about that before. I think John had bought up maybe the safety.
Yeah.
But why grab it by the trigger? Like,
yeah,
dude,
there's a handle right there.
You're an FBI agent. You're probably a little more trained to pick up your gun in a crowded place. That place is crowded. There's a lot of people around.
Adrenaline was flowing.
Why don't you just pick it up by the handle?
Hey, man.
Put it away.
The adrenaline was flowing. You just landed a nice backflip for the ladies.
Dude. But it's not right. It should be the same set of laws. If you're in that situation, you're a citizen at that point. You know, man, you shot somebody.
Exactly. Yeah.
You probably wouldn't be reprimanded too bad.
No.
It's an accidental shooting.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It wasn't like he intentionally did it. He was under the influence, obviously. It looked like he was under the influence.
I think he's under the influence.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's just weird how there's two different sets of laws.
Yeah. I mean, anybody else in that situation, I mean, bouncers would have surrounded you. Security would have taken you out.
Yeah.
You would have been in a police car that night, that evening. The fact that the guy still had until like Tuesday.
Why didn't he get taken down right then and there?
That's what I don't understand.
Like, why not? Why wouldn't you be why wouldn't security clear the area? Why wouldn't they get him?
Yeah, people were still still partying.
Yeah, like, why wouldn't you get him right there? So, listen, sir, you got to come with us.
Yeah.
FBI or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got to hold you to figure this out.
Yeah.
It makes no sense, people.
Odd situation, ladies and gentlemen.
Luckily, the guy that got shot, he only got shot in the leg, which is good.
Shot in the leg, and also the venue itself has offered the gentleman free drinks for life. Not making that up. It's actually a thing. And
Pretty damn good.
Not a bad deal.
For getting shot in the foot. Or leg.
Or
whatever.
leg, yeah.
I get shot in the leg for that.
For free drinks for life?
No, I wouldn't. I don't drink that much.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot. I mean, I said it would be great if he was like in the dating market and he wanted to bring a date with him every time. And
I mean, yeah, totally. But it might just be for him, though. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, I just would be like, okay, I want to order 2 beer, and then this.
No, just for you.
Yeah, just for you.
Just for you.
We're watching you, sir.
But I got shot in the leg.
Yeah.
No, sorry, can't do it.
We'll go back. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, selfies. Man, a lot of dumb selfie deaths happened this year.
It's a dangerous world of selfies. They're bad to take when you're driving. Obviously, we don't condone that situation. Certain situations, you probably shouldn't take a selfie. This is one of them. British woman and an Australian man have died after falling 100 feet off a beach wall in Portugal while taking a selfie. The man, who was in his 40s, and the woman in her 30s were apparently taking a picture on the top of a wall that overlooked Pescadeiros Beach in... I'm not even going to pronounce that name. When they plunged to their death between 1 a.m. and 6 a.m.
Oh.
All right.
So, okay.
Somebody had a few little drinky poos.
I'm assuming.
You know what I mean? Nothing good ever happens after 1 a.m.
Yeah, what are you doing out there at 1 a.m.?
Not a good
Nighttime?
idea.
Okay.
The bodies were found by a beach cleaner on Tuesday morning with the cell phone was found on top of the wall. So they dropped the phone, then they dropped.
Wow.
Everything, quote saying, everything seemed to indicate that the fall happened when they probably were trying to take a selfie. The captain of the local naval authority mentioned. It seems they dropped their mobile phone and fell down while leaning over to retrieve it. So that's what happened. They were trying to take the phone. They dropped it. They tried to reach over. Well, how did 2 of them reach over to grab it?
It's probably like, again, clearly, I'm assuming intoxicated, but maybe one started to lose their balance, and then the other person may went to go grab for them, and then just how was it, inertia or velocity, whatever. Yeah. That's some kind of scientific thing. Just takes them both over the edge.
Yeah, not good. Local fishermen told the Portuguese police that they discovered a horror scene when they found the bodies at 6:30 a.m. Quote: At first, the fishermen thought the corpse from far away might be people sleeping on the beach. Only when they got closer did they realize it was a dead couple, and they were in shock what they saw. The bodies were shattered. Very sad. You got to be very careful in these situations. Britain's Foreign Commonwealth Office added, we are in touch with the local authorities following the death of the British woman in Portugal and providing support to her and her family. Yeah, I mean, this wall is particularly famous for people taking, obviously, it's a great view. It's 100 feet off the beach. You probably get a great ocean view. So people do take a lot of selfies there. I don't know, man. Listen, you got to be very careful when you're doing these type of things, right? Especially when you're drinking.
I wonder if there was, since it's a famous wall.
Yes.
A lot of people go there, take selfies. I wonder if there's a barrier.
There is not.
Okay.
Looking at the picture, there is no barrier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, it's just another thing where hopefully it's known, be like, hey, this is a famous spot, but just don't get too close to the edge. It's kind of like the Peggy's Cove thing here we have in Halifax, in Nova Scotia, where, listen, the view is great, but whatever you do, ladies and gentlemen, don't go on the black rocks. Whatever you do, just don't do it, no matter how cool the picture may be for your personal collection or whatever the hell you want to do with it. Don't go on the black rocks. But then you know what people do? They still go on the black rocks and they get swept out to sea.
And there's signs out there that say that.
And now there's signs, and I think I think they're trying to determine if they want to do a barrier. But the only problem with the barrier is that it will take away from the scenery. So it's kind of like, you know.
Well, I think, take away a little scenery for maybe less deaths. But try that.
But you know what? I always said, it's like, you know what? If you're going to push the limit, you get whatever you deserve. I think if you're going to go out on the black rocks, listen, you get whatever you get. If you come back with a bomb picture, hey, good for you. But if you get swept out to sea,
you've been warned.
You get swept out to sea. I'm not going to feel bad for you.
And I think they have the signs there in different languages too, because a lot of people from different countries and stuff, they come. So if they don't understand English, there's multiple languages out there.
I would assume if you just look out and see big waves crashing on rocks, be like,
I just want to avoid that.
I don't think I want to go there.
I don't get it. Yeah, but it happens every year. People still die every year out there. It's incredible.
Yeah, it is insane.
Sometimes it's worth it to, when you're in these scenarios, these sceneries, these beautiful places, don't live through the lens.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Live through these lenses, people.
Yeah, the eyes.
Just enjoy the moment.
Point to his eyes, ladies.
Yeah, enjoy the moment, people. Like, big orgy. Just enjoy the moment. It's always good.
Like the dick slap. Just enjoy the moment.
You know, you gotta learn to duck.
You know,
you gotta learn to duck.
The backflip and then getting shot in the leg and the free drinks after. Enjoy that moment.
Enjoy the moment. Little bob and weave. You know what I mean? That's part of the game.
But yeah, I mean, in these cases, it's just like common sense, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, we talked about a guy who wanted to get a selfie with a bear.
Yeah. Which seems like a good idea right out the gate, right? Yeah.
He died, but just letting you know, he didn't make it. The bear's still alive, but he died. So I mean, just use your noggin. I mean, if you're not able to get the best picture, you can always go to the gift shop where they have postcards.
You can do that. Or Photoshop is a wonder, people.
Yeah.
You know, Photoshop yourself into any background you want.
Exactly.
Give yourself some abs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Give yourself a mustache, whatever the hell you want. Bigger boobs, whatever you like. You know, put a little dick slapping in there. Yeah. It all works. It comes together. It's great.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we got the World Cup situation going on.
You have a World Cup cat.
Yeah.
The cat is making the picks. If you guys don't know, World Cup, of course, starts officially tomorrow.
Yes.
With the first game being Russia versus Saudi Arabia. And we turn to the cat.
We did.
To pick the winner.
This cat is from Russia.
Between the first game.
And the cat's name is Achilles.
Yep.
And the cat it has chose Russia. It was given 2 bowls of food. one for Saudi Arabia and one for Russia. And it chose the Russian bowl.
Listen,
of food.
I don't like this cat because he's Russian, so he's biased. Okay. Of course he's going to choose Russia. You know what I mean? But the first game starts tomorrow, officially at 12 o'clock. So that's the first game on the docket, as it were. There's and actually more exciting news. This morning, they did the bid for the 2016.
No, 2026.
Oh, sorry, 2016.
I was like 2016. Damn, Tony.
It's over.
Wow.
No wonder we got that one. For 2026 FIFA World Cup.
Yes.
And it was a joint bid put in by Canada, Mexico, and the U.S.
Yes.
And we be the winners.
Yeah.
So Canada will be hosting, I believe it's 10 matches. I think varying from Edmonton to Toronto and I believe also Montreal. So there's going to be a bunch of games happening in Canada. That'll be very exciting.
It's going to be a belly slapping good time.
It's going to be a dick slapping situation right there. How you like them?
Yeah!
How you like them belly slaps? How you like them belly slaps?
Anyway.
Yeah, so they won that. That's exciting, actually, because I think they put in bids for a number of years and never win.
I'm sure we put in bids every year. Or I don't know how soccer works, but I'm sure every time they probably could put a bid in, I'm sure Canada put a bid in.
And Canada's super popular. We love soccer in Canada. Like it's very popular here.
Yep.
So that'll be the first game. And then
I'm going with Russia too. I'm going to go with the cat.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right. So go with that.
Yeah.
And a bunch more games. 3 more games on Friday, I believe, as well. Egypt and Uruguay, Morocco and Iran, and Portugal and Spain. So we'll do some more picks as we go. We didn't pick a team yet.
No.
Which we haven't done.
I'll take a look.
We're going to leave it to the cat, but the cat's going to go Russian, I think, the whole way.
Yeah.
We should pick a team and see how well we do. We'll have a little whiteboard and we'll see.
Yeah.
What the record will be.
We have 2 over there.
Maybe we should start a pool with everybody, but I mean, we'll have to pick somebody.
Yes, we will.
Yes, but
and finally, speaking of soccer, baseball. That's what we're doing after the show.
We'll be doing it tonight.
We're going to be, game starts in another hour or so, and hopefully your boys can bring it 4 games and nothing. 4 straight wins.
All right.
So hopefully.
We'll see. We're not supposed to be playing somebody difficult tonight.
That's what they say.
According to the standings.
That's what they say.
You never know. We could end up sucking it out.
This is true.
So we'll be going there 7 o'clock.
I'm never going to underestimate an opponent.
No, because that's when we lose.
Yes.
My buddy Usama, my man right here, and brother-in-law saying Canada never did put a bid. This is the first time. Which is surprising, actually, because I thought they would have every single year. So, shouts out to that.
Crazy.
Nice. Canada's killing it.
Nice.
And we'll be killing it tonight. We're going to try.
Yes.
7 o'clock. Listen, if you're in that area, well, you come on by because there's no Major League Baseball going on in that area, but you might want to see some soccer baseball happening at 7:15 p.m. at Kennard Junior High.
There you go.
So we'll do that. That's what we're doing tonight. Yep. But we'll be back tomorrow.
We will be back for Thursday. Throwback Thursday, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll make it happen. Yeah. And thank you guys for joining us today. Hopefully you all come back to see us tomorrow. We'll be back at the same time tomorrow, 5 o'clock. Tune in tomorrow. We'd love to see you guys. And we'll have another good one.
We will.
For y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, have a great evening, and whatever you do, be safe, and we are out.
Peace out.
Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Talking Trends. If you like the show, please subscribe below.